Hi.
Okay, the chicken run is done. Okay, so the chicken run's done. There's still plenty of things to be done, but the chicken run is done. And I'm going to show you what I've done. Okay, so I am a new chicken owner. This is new to me. If there are any things you notice, I'm like, hey, maybe you need to secure this or fix this because this is something you need to worry about, let me know. Put a comment down below and let me know. I'm definitely looking for tips on what I need to do for my girls to keep them happy and healthy. Which is why when GrubTerra reached out to me and said, hey, would you like to try our black soldier fly larva? I was like, yeah, I guess. And then I'm looking into it because my girls are still kind of young. Stop it, Egbert. I started looking into nutritional requirements, right? And this has more calcium than... Stop it. You're being a turkey. She's a chicken. And this has more calcium than mealworms, which helps to keep, for their eggs. My girls haven't started laying eggs yet. They're still young. But helps to keep their feathers healthy. And I read somewhere that it helps when they molt. And one of the things I really liked when reading about this company was they focus on environmental sustainability using food waste and other sustainable practices to grow their larvae, which I really appreciate since I really do focus on reducing waste and reusing things and all those things to help protect our environment. So I'm pretty excited that they sent me some to try out and see how my girls like it. And I'm going to try to get a video of this, but we'll see how it goes. They won't take anything from my hand if I hold it out like this. They're like, nope. Nugget will come up to me and just like, she loves me. My daughter is getting their attention right now. But they won't come up and they won't take it out of my hand like this. But if you hold it out, they'll take it. And I don't understand. They won't take anything. It's not just this. They won't take anything. Like banana? Nothing. If it's in my hand, they won't take it. They do like my bracelet. Nugget likes to try to get my bracelet. So, she likes my bracelet. And, oh, I'm going to tell you this because it was so exciting. Yesterday, when we were like finally finishing up and getting them in here, they've been in the coop, but where they can actually get in the run and be unsupervised and stuff. She she walked. They have legs. She walked up part of the ramp and she just kind of stood there. She was like looking at me. So I picked her up and she just like leaned up against me and let me hold her and cuddle her. And that was really fun because, yeah, they don't really like that. So, okay. I'm going to try and get them over here. Alright, so now we gotta build walls, and we're really just building 2 walls and then connecting them on one end, and the other end will be connected to the coop. So, the wall without the door is just 5 6-foot boards, and my son's helping me out by marking how long they should be, and then I'll cut them. And they're gonna go together really simply. It's nothing very complicated. I wanted it to be simple. And the other door will be the other wall will be very similar. There'll be a door, so there's like an extra board there. Yeah. Okay, so the walls are pretty simple. Like, I'm not doing anything fancy. Just the end, a middle support board, bottom board, and then the top board. There will be one board that goes like across the center 2 feet up because that's where I'm going to connect the hardware cloth, because I have 2 foot wide hardware cloth and then 4 foot wide chicken wire. So it'll be 2 feet up for the hardware cloth, and then the upper portion is going to be the chicken wire, just because I don't really have as many of the predators, the bigger predators that you have to worry about more. So I have friends who have chicken wire on their upper part of their coop, so that's what I'm doing. And we're just putting the boards together pretty simply, making sure they're square-ish and making my son help me. I didn't make him. He wanted to help with this. Yeah, this is pretty simple, and the other side is going to be pretty much the same, except there will be another, like 2 boards to make a door frame with. So, other than that. And the far end doesn't have a board there because that's what's going to connect to the coop. So, I'm just going to connect like the 3 long boards directly to the coop instead of having another board at the far end. So we had one of our big storms here. Huge storm came through last night. Luckily a lot of rain, a lot of hail, but could have been worse. So we're cleaning out chicken coop. Definitely water obviously got in, like water was coming from all directions, and blowing really, really hard. So we're cleaning that out. Chickens are fine. They made it through the storm. But so I'm trying to find a place to stand where I don't think, but there's just water everywhere. Like my porch is covered. It's probably about 12 feet. And then you have goes out pretty far. Like it's covered. Rain was actually hitting my doors. Like everything up there was soaked. There was water up my porch. So it was a lot of rain. So all things considered, not too bad. Everything else on the chicken coop seems to be doing okay. So we're just trying to clean up, and I'm gonna do a couple things while we have the chickens out because we don't have the run built yet. But while they're out of the coop, I'm gonna do a couple things and get some things fixed. And just to get your chicken fixed, oops, almost tripped. They are happily enjoying like under the coop and over there. Our progress. This is the other wall that we built this morning, same way we did. But this is wider because this is where our door is gonna go, which is actually an old screen door that came off of our house when one of my previous dogs tore it up. And then this side, we just used these to attach it because we didn't have any screws long enough to go like all the way through, like, we used these little brackets, which are not the most ideal. Probably should have put that one underneath, but it will work. It's not very sturdy right now.
We had enough so I can make.
Yeah, we just need more. Okay. Come here, puppies. No, you're supposed to bring your branch. Come here, Ollie. Do you have your branch? Get it, Hippie. He is so happy. He's so proud of his branch. And again, attaching the hardware cloth. This is 2 feet wide. We're stapling it for now just to get it on there, and then I'll go back with screws and washers to make sure you can't pull it off. And just my sweet puppies. And we're not burying it, but I have stuff that's going around the base of the run. And there's my dog in the run because of course he is. And while we're doing this, my daughter is getting bricks and lining the inside so that we have bricks on the inside in case the chickens are digging or anything like that. I mean, if you have 6 foot, you will hit your head. If I have 6 foot, I would probably call it your whole life will my goal is to pass top. You can put it cut up. You can put it in like sideways. There's a little bit of a gap. I would say cut up. Come here. Nuggies. Come here, Nugget. Oh, you're gonna take one from me? That was a tease. What? Okay. Oh, no. Come here. I got treats. They're ignoring me.
I want treats. Can I have treats? Oh, no, not those treats. No, thank you.
Come here. But I will in a minute. I was going to put the chickens away.
I can. Whenever you're ready, we can put them up. They almost got them.
Egbert used the ramp.
Oh, good.
I know this because I saw her coming back out.
And how else would she get it? Exactly. Unless she can fly. That'd be a problem then.
I don't know why you have to ruin everything for me.
She can't fly. She used the ramp.
Alright, so I cut these corner braces to replace the brackets. And then I have screws that go all the way through. There are 2 boards across the top to stabilize that, just screwed in from the top, nothing major. The bottom 2 feet are hardware cloth, and the top 4 feet will be chicken wire, and then across the top will be chicken wire. We also have bricks lining the inside of the entire run. So one of the funniest things I think that's happened since I got chickens is people ask me, like, why'd you get chickens? I'm like,
No, I was about to be hanged. It seemed like a good idea at the time.
oh, I don't know. I'm sure I had
What?
some reason that sounded really good.
What'd I say?
Most of it was my kids kept asking, and finally I was like, yeah, you know what? Just having chickens seems like fun. It was not because like, oh, I'm gonna be so self-sufficient. Or I'm gonna get free eggs because I realize I do have to feed and care for the chickens and build this entire thing before just to take care of them, right? It was also, I think maybe I just needed one more project. Like, I just need something else to do. But I will tell you, like, sure, the babies are cute and it was fun to take care of the babies and cuddle the babies, but oh my goodness, also my kids are playing in the trampoline with the sprinkler because they spent most of the day today helping me build and clean up and stuff like that. So, but having chickens has been, oh my gosh, they're so funny. Like, but earlier I was driving these, I don't know if you can see it, stakes into the ground, and you spin them, not straight, there's a little twisty thing at the bottom, so you twist them into the ground. And they all came and they were like watching me, and then as one end of the bar would get close, they'd peck at it, and then it'd pass and they'd look at me, and then the other end of the bar would close, they'd peck at it and they'd look at me. It's been a lot of fun. Earlier they were wallowing in the mud, which was great. I got a video of them. I'll make sure to include that right now. So it's been fun. I just love it. So this is the door that we're using, and my daughter wanted to come out and help me, so we're just getting old staples pulled out, cut out some hardware cloth to go on the upper portion where it would have been screen. The lower portion had screen too, but there's some wire, the heavy duty metal stuff that's over it, so we're just going to secure that and it'll be ready to go. And this already has handles. I'm using different hinges because I can't even find the other half of the hinges that are on this door, but you know, whatever. And if you happen to be enjoying this content, please be sure to click the like button. Consider subscribing if you feel so inclined, and share the video if you know anybody else who has any desire to build a chicken run. And that doesn't cost anything to you, but it does help me and help out my channel, so I would appreciate it. I do have links below in the description if you do want to do more to support the channel. is the door. This was already on here, and I just secured it with some boards. Have some boards that go across here to secure the chicken wire down, and this is where the two panels overlap. And then I have those at the top. Hi babies. Hi girls. There's my nugget. Okay. And then I did do new hinges, and then all of this, there's washers holding all that down. I used this latch for now because I had it, and I will get something more secure later. But they're in the coop, in the coop at night. So then at the top, because it is taller, like it's taller than the run. So, oh, you can see from here. I don't have to open it. Hi, baby. I have two boards here that are attached to the door, so there's no gap. See, there's no gap. Nothing can squeeze through there. And there's a little spring right there to pull it shut behind us. So it actually sits level, but that way if, you know, my kids, if they do pull it, it will shut itself. But it doesn't go too fast and hurt the chickens. So that's the door.
Banana?
Here, hold it down here.
Who wants a banana? No. The banana. Do you want the banana part? They like the peel, but not the banana. Wow. They've absolutely pooped the heck out of this. Did you just take their banana?
They weren't eating it.
What do you do with the peel?
I'll put it in the compost bin.
I'm surprised Egbert won't take it.
I know, Egbert's usually like, here, let me get you. Come here, Nuggie. Nuggie.
Oh, she knows your name. How smart are chickens?
I have no idea. Stake the coop down. I have these stakes, which are, you twist them in, it's not straight. It's got a little plate at the bottom. So you twist it in, and then I'm attaching it to these eye bolts that I'll tie. I'll eventually get chains, but I have rope for right now. So to stake this whole thing down, I'm using, again, the ones that spin into the ground, because the wind can pull the ones that are straight out of the ground. And then I've got 3 on the west side, because the stronger winds tend to blow in from the west, and then 2 on the east side. And yeah, I had a cousin who's like whole coop. They had it buried and it blew over in the wind. Like it broke the post. So I was like, I'm just gonna stake it. And like I said, I will get some chain, but this rope came with the stakes, and I was like, hey, this is better than waiting until I get the chain. I'm gonna go ahead and attach it. And I'm just tying this off with a good square knot, which will hold just fine for now, and then burning the ends to make sure it doesn't fray. And those awesome scissors were borrowed from my dad. To connect the coop and the run together, I just used these brackets on the bottom. I know it would have made more sense to put that on the outside, but I didn't. This one's on the outside. And then this right now is just secured with staples, because I'm going to put some trim here to cover all of that. So that's not completely done yet, but it will be. Hang on. Oh my gosh, she didn't take one, but she actually like, That's fine, Nugget. I still know you love me. Some right here. Will you take it?
Hello? Robert checked it out.
Nugget. She took it from me. Here you go. She took it.
I have set up.
You don't want to come over here to me. Oh, sure. Now you'll come over here. If I throw it on the ground, you'll come over here. That's just rude. Egbert. And to keep anything from digging at this end where the nest box will eventually be, I don't want planters and stuff here because this is, you know, I just don't want anything in the way. There was this house on the side of the road that just had these really big rocks, so we just borrowed them. I'm kidding. It was my parents' house. Please don't report me for theft. They know we took their rocks. But these rocks that they used for some landscaping and then had extras, so they let me take them. And they're pretty. And I think it makes it look nice. And it'll keep things from being able to dig right there. Right? On the roof. Hi, babies! After we did the chicken wire across the top to secure it, I put some of the boards from the pallets, like the bigger like braces, across the top and just screwed those in. So those are up there. Just holding it down. So, and the benefit to that will be if I decide to cover it or put anything else on the top, I have those ready to attach stuff. Yay! And I would like to say thank you again to GrubTerra for providing me the black soldier fly larva to give to my chickens. And despite what it looks like, I don't constantly harass them by chasing them around with food. And they really do enjoy this, more so when I'm not going crazy and trying to get them to just love me. This allows me to feel more confident about the nutrition that my chickens are getting and feel better about the products that I'm using that are environmentally friendly and sustainably and responsibly sourced. So I do appreciate that. Hi, Nugget! And as always, thank you for watching and stay tuned to find out what Heather does next time.